Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to set a pointy tumbled stone. Now each shape brings its own challenges, so today I'll help you to set those beautiful pointy stones. Here we have beautiful prehnite, aventurine, blue lace agate, citrine and carnelian. There is rose quartz, and we have some lovely tiger's eye and smoky quartz. There's a pale little amethyst, sodalite, and tiger's eye. There's a smoky quartz. So they're all so pretty, and we can make jewelry out of all of them. Now I've looked through the pointy stones, and I just love this tiger's eye with a little bit of green in it. It's just beautiful. It's also almost the shape of Africa, which is my home. Now you're going to straighten your copper wires. Cut 4 by 1 millimeter copper wires, 30 centimeters each. And you're going to have some thin wrapping wire as well. Anchor your thin wire to the first 2 wires, and then you'll begin your weave. Wrap 2 wraps around wire 1 and 2, and then opposite go back around to the top of the wires and 2 wraps around wires 3 and 4. And you're just going to keep going under over to do the 2 at the bottom and then 2 at the top. And it makes a simple little weave, not at all complicated. You can see how the weave is growing, and we keep on compressing it as we go along to neaten up all those wires. And then once you've finished weaving, you're going to open them up again to about 1.2 centimeters long. So you have a little network in the middle of your bundle. These you're going to bend upwards with a loop. You can shape it to the shape of your stone. This is like a little sling that sits at the bottom of your stone, and make sure that it doesn't fall out of the setting. From here you're going to adjust those wires so you have 2 in the front on the left and 2 in the front on the right, and then 2 at the back on left and right. And these are going to lock in your stone. So just use your fingers to adjust them inwards so it makes a little waist to hold in the corners of your stone. It doesn't have to go right across the stone, but as long as it catches a corner on each side, that's back and front. Now if you're happy with the way you have fitted them around your stone, then you're going to bend them a little bit inwards to fit in the middle and top of that stone. This is depending on the thickness of the stone you have, and this is not too wide, so if it was a wider stone you would have more of a ledge. Cut a 35 centimeter length of 0.3 millimeter copper wire and anchor it and wrap around that entire group of 8 wires. Wrap that wire about 30-35 times around the bundle. Make sure it's nice and tight and securely wrapped and evenly wrapped. And then I give it a little squeeze with the pliers just to set the wires. You can see that the stone is nicely held in its little sling. And now we're going to decorate the top. At this stage, you're going to decorate the top and make a bail. So you can choose to use your own design, or here are some guidelines. Take the 3 wires that are on the right hand side and bend them around and then in a pretty shape. I'm going to wrap the tail of the 0.3 millimeter wire around the top wire as a pretty wrap detail, and then put onto the middle wire 3 little green rondelle beads. I chose those green beads because they accentuate that soft green that is in the middle of the stone, and I didn't want anything to clash, but also wanted a little bit of bling in this pendant. I think they go well. Bend those 3 wires in a pretty shape around from the top of the stone and then across the body of the stone, and I have curled them around to the back to finish off. And then you're going to take the other 2 wires that are on the left side of the pendant and decorate those as well, also a wrap around the stone. Finish off your end wires with a little curl, and make sure that they are the curl is snugged away and won't cause any scratching. I love little curls, but I'm sure you have your own method for finishing off as well. I love setting tumbled stones because they're always different. They're no two the same, and I've probably set hundreds and hundreds of them and sold hundreds and hundreds as well, which is all fun, isn't it? Someone is paying you for something you love doing. And there we're going to take those 2 middle wires, and no, there were 3, and bend them into a bail. So over to the back and then a tight little bend into the back so they won't come undone. So there we are finishing off the bail wires at the back of the pendant. It's looking so pretty, isn't it? And those subtle colors of the tiger's eye are so enhanced by the copper. I don't think there's a better metal for these stones. So isn't that good? It's beautiful. It's brought out that lovely central green patterning, and I love it. Thank you so much for watching to the end of this video. Take great care of yourself. You're very special. Bye-bye.